Hey y'all, it's Saturday morning and I just had a fabulous shopping trip at the Nectary and I got a few new plants. And if you see my eyes looking away, it's because there's a queen butterfly flying around right over there. There are so many butterflies in my garden every single day. Like, we're back in action. All this times I said, I don't know what's going on. They're here. Whatever was going on is cured and I love it. Let me show you the plants I bought. And the queen is laying eggs. Let me show you the queen. Okay, so here are my plants, and they're all new to me and my garden, and I'm so excited because y'all know I love adding more native plants. Now this right here is a Magnolia virginiana, and the reason why it is here is because it had a caterpillar on it. So at first I asked Catherine if I could just pluck a leaf off that had the caterpillar, and she said sure. Now don't go to the Nectary and be taking all the caterpillars, but you know, she and I are friends and she lets me take some of her caterpillars. So anyway, I plucked the leaf off and then I decided, well, I didn't have one of these in my garden. So after I plucked the leaf off, I bought the plant. I have the leaf inside with the caterpillar on it. I'll show you in a minute. And then these guys, let me get one that's blooming. Look at this. This is the lakeside sunflower. Now, I have seen these so many times, and there's something about them that I absolutely love. And I don't know why I haven't ever gotten one to put in my garden. But today was the day, and this beauty that has buds on it is going in my garden. I got 2 of them. And I also picked up this sky blue aster. Now, there were only 2 left at the Nectary, and one of them was full of blooms. I left that one there. It was so pretty. So I'm hoping mine will be full of blooms too. And then I also picked up Asclepias perennis. I have this inside because look what it has, seed pods. And these are going to be mine because I want the seeds. So this is not going out in the garden until I get the seeds because the milkweed bugs are not getting these. Look at these gorgeous seed pods. And the caterpillar is right here. This is the leaf that I plucked off of the magnolia that I just showed you with the little caterpillar, which should be an eastern tiger swallowtail. So that was so exciting. So now I have this magnolia that wants to be a big tree that is going to live in a pot because I don't have room for it to be a big tree. So we're going to see how that goes. I also have this red bay that I've got in a pot, and it needs a little bit bigger pot. So I stopped by, my husband and I stopped by Lowe's on the way home, and I got 2 really tall, deep pots right here. And I'm gonna put each of the trees in the pots, and then I'm gonna put them down in the garden section where I'm gonna be putting those other 2 plants that I just showed you. And it's gonna be, in my mind, it's going to be a spectacular change. And I'm going to go show you the area, and then I'll show you what it's like when I have everything done. And that area's been needing, it needs some eye-catching plant, because right now it's just all flat green. And the area I'm talking about is right here. Now, right up front, wetland garden. Love it. Beautiful. Got the pentas, got some tixie, got some zinnias, and all those seeds I threw in. But just behind that is that area that's just a bunch of not native plumbago that is taking over everything. So I am going to keep some of it, but I don't need this much of it. And I'm gonna fill in the spaces with some more pops of color, including the aster, and I have these pentas over here that are beautiful, and they're just kind of on the wayside, and I'm gonna move them over there. And then I have some other things I want to try and plant in here. I want to get some more natives going, maybe along here. I'm not quite sure yet, but something is going to come of this space, which is right up against my garden room. And here's a look at it going from the other end, so you can see for a before, just a mass of plumbago, not native. Okay, you guys know I have not yet even started my outside garden project, but had some babies in here that needed taken care of. And it occurred to me that you guys haven't seen these guys. Like, they haven't gotten a lot of airtime, so we got to show them off. These are my polydamas babies that I brought in and I have raised from eggs. And then I have a couple of smaller ones because I guess there were more eggs laid, and you can't bring them all in. You just can't. So this guy here I think is getting ready to pupate, and he should be soon, as should these two, because they have been eating all of my pipevine. Like, I have 5 potted Woolly Dutchman's pipevine plants, and they've eaten all of it. I'm now taking cuttings off of my outside plant. It's crazy how much these guys eat. But they're cute. I love their little orange spikes. I love their little faces too. I think they look like little like, what do I want to say, like little buffalo. You're probably like, what? Do you see it? I don't know. They're just cute. And I love them as butterflies. They're gorgeous. So happy to have these guys. Then y'all, in the enclosure next door, these are the eggs that I brought in on my my black cherry tree. And look, they are about to hatch. These are my little twin babies that are on one leaf. And here's another one. Like, you can see the little dark spot at the top. That's this little head. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see them. They're going to be adorable again. Y'all, I had this random plant grow up, and I thought it was some sort of cosmos plant, but it's tall. But now it has this on it. Who is this? Who is this? Anybody know? Like, it's fuzzy. I'm thinking it might be a white peacock. But why is it on here? Maybe is it getting ready to pupate? I don't know. We're going to keep an eye. We're going to keep an eye on that. Yeah, look at this perfection. This is a magnificent butterfly. It must have just eclosed. I sure would love to know, because this isn't one of mine yet. Mine haven't eclosed. I'd love to know where they're coming from. Oh, and look who's right here. A little long-tailed skipper. It's absolutely gorgeous. Y'all, this has been a gardening fun day of one thing after another. I still haven't even started on the plumbago. You can see it's all still there. But let me go show you who I just found. Okay, so you know that fuzzy caterpillar that I just showed you? Look at this butterfly. He's still here, or she. I can't even stand how beautiful it is. It's like so beautiful I almost can't look. And look with the cosmos behind and on the red penta. I mean, what a beautiful, beautiful scene. So I was chatting with my moth expert friend, and he said that he thinks this caterpillar is a moth. And I think so too, because I've seen the white peacocks and they're much smaller. So I dug up the whole plant it was on and brought it in. And because apparently moth caterpillars, some of them will eat anything. And I've been watching, and he is in fact eating this plant. So I guess I'm going to raise a moth now. And this is the monarch enclosure that happens to be empty. There, I say it happens to be empty, and then I show you a bunch of plants in here. Just ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a corky stem passion vine, and there's like one little golf fritillary caterpillar on it I just saw a little bit ago. And then I moved my black cherry tree in, so it's ready to go when all those eggs hatch and the caterpillars get a little bigger. They will just move in here. So it left the perfect opportunity for me to dig up this, which is some sort of cosmos that came up on its own. And there's the little guy. And the little guy has been munching. I haven't touched it because sometimes the fuzzy moth caterpillars are stingy. So, but let me let you see. See these little feet hanging on. So he's been munching on this. He's not now because I'm messing with him. And hopefully it will recover from being dug up. If not, I have a lot of other cosmos. So this is going to be interesting to watch. Hey y'all, so I did get my little garden project done yesterday, even with all the distractions. It's the next day though. I'm gonna go show you the results. I really like it. The plumbago was so easy to get out. I thought I was gonna have to fight with it, but it was good. But I still have a little bit in there. Even though it's not native, plumbago was like my grandfather's favorite. One of his favorites. I remember him talking about it. And there's two little butterflies that do love the nectar and the flowers, so I kept a little bit. All right, let's go see. Okay, so there's still one strip of plumbago, and then this area right here was also full of plumbago, and now you can see I moved two pentas in, which aren't looking good, but they'll come back. When you move a plant works on its roots first and lets everything else go for a little bit, but it'll get to working on the leaves again. And then over down here there was some more plumbago right in this section right here that I got out, and my two lakeside sunflowers are in there, and then my, was it a sky blue aster, is right here. It gets the prettiest flowers. I can't wait to show you guys. Look at these butterflies that are right here with me. There's a little golf fritillary. There's a zebra longwing fluttering around, and this beautiful eastern tiger swallowtail. How lovely. And let me comment, I'll show you from the other end. Oh look, there's the inspector. Hello, Ray. Here's the wetland garden, and then you can look back. Definitely going to be more color there when those two pentas come back. They're a different shade of pink than the other pinks I have in here. I do not know how I got all these, but these pentas are tall. They're not dwarf, and you can see the butterflies love them. So do they love them as much as the red? I don't know, but I have noticed. And I know you guys have seen my pictures too. I think I have more pictures of butterflies on the pink pentas than I do on the red. That's interesting. So I'm going to go now and prep some seeds for, my business. And I'm also gonna plant some more balloon milkweed, because for me in Florida, balloon milkweed is like an annual here. So it grows, it lives, and then it dies. And it doesn't come back or any of that. So I wanna get some more going to replace my taller, older ones when they die out. And I did get a seed pod in there, so maybe I'll start the next video showing how to get seeds out, because it's really fun. And thank you for watching. Tap the like button. Every tap of the like button tells YouTube, oh, they really like this video so much that besides just watching it, they took a moment to tap the like to show their appreciation. And then YouTube thinks, oh, okay, well, let me send it out to more people, because people must really like it. So tap it. It makes a big difference. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe as well. And I also have a membership. I do monthly garden tours, end to end, or of specific things, a little bit more chatty. And if you want access to those and the cute little emoji, then join my channel. The link is below. It's only $4.99 a month. And also, if you ask me questions, I'll answer them you can ask me questions anywhere, and I'll answer them. I answer everyone's questions now, but as we get bigger and bigger, there's going to be less time for me, especially when I go back to work. But the members' questions, I guess, I don't want to say take a priority, because I love all of you. But my members, yes, you will. You will, because you're the members. All right. Bye.